micro grants and micro business grants, $2,500 to $10,000 in grants. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Rinde from AskRinde, and welcome to the #1 community for real estate income grants and credit. So if you'd like to know more about these micro grants and micro business grants up to $10,000, make sure you watch the video to the end and leave a comment below if you need help with anything. Micro grants and micro business grants are grants for businesses making less than $100,000 annually. So these will be considered mini or micro businesses, earning less than $100,000 on an annual basis. So these businesses could be stuck in startup status, having expanded and grown in sales and remain stagnant. Most underserved and minority-owned businesses, and only about 4% of black-owned businesses, earn more than $100,000 on an annual basis. So these micro business grants are good in order to be able to help them cross that $100,000 threshold. They also help them with training, guidance, mentorship, and much more. So where do you find micro grants and micro business grants? Well, a good place to find grants will be your local SBDC, Small Business Development Council, or your local CDFI, Community Development Financial Institution. These are great sources to be able to find grants, and also micro grants and micro business grants. So here are two examples of micro grants and micro business grants for small business startups. Number one, Marin County, California, $2,500 in grants. So Marin County recently announced the Marin Micro Business Grant Program. So this is a grant program funded by the state of California's Cal OSBA office. And it's primarily targeting businesses that are actually underserved, people who are actually struggling to be able to recover from the pandemic and their industry has been hard hit. So businesses that have been approved for this $2,500 grant include construction workers, nail techs, food vendors, handymen, landscapers, and much more. So these businesses have not only struggled to recover from the pandemic, but they've struggled to break through past the $50,000 mark in their area. So that's what these micro business grants are all about, to try to push them past the $50,000, past the $100,000 mark, to start to help them grow from a mini and micro company to a larger company where they can give out more jobs. So to qualify for this $2,500 grant, the business must meet the following criteria. The business must have not received more than $50,000 in revenues in 2019. Your business must also be located in Marin County, California. Your business must have also been established since December 1st of 2019. Your business also must have less than 5 employees. And finally, your business must not have received a grant previously through Lendistry. So as I've shared earlier, Lendistry is a CDFI, it's a Community Development Financial Institution, and they actually want this as a criteria that you cannot receive this $2,500 grant if you actually previously received a grant through Lendistry. So the grant application is currently open through June 30th, and the first round of applications is available in English, Spanish, and also Vietnamese. Now 105 grants will be awarded until funds run out. You can get more information and apply for this grant by going directly to their website at marinsbdc.org/microbizgrants. You can also give them a call directly to get information and learn more about this grant by calling them directly at 415-482-1819. Number two, the California Dream Fund, $10,000 in grants. So these grants are being administered through Lendistry, and Lendistry is a CDFI. And they're a great source for micro grants and micro business grants for entrepreneurs and also underserved small businesses. So the California Dream Fund provides $35 million in one-time grants to startup businesses that complete a training in one of their TAEP centers. So the way the process works is that your startup business must complete a detailed training in one of their technical assistance expansion programs, after which you'll receive a certificate and a unique application code in order to apply for the grant. Now, to be eligible and to qualify for this grant, there are certain criteria that your business must meet. Number one, you must submit your government-issued ID. Number two, your business must be registered in the state of California. Number three, this grant will be dependent on your NAICS code. As I've shared many times, your NAICS code is extremely important, so your business setup is very important. So in order to be able to get grants consistently, you need to make sure that your business is properly set up. And I've been saying this for such a long time. So many people miss grants. They miss opportunities of monies and free monies for their business because their business is not properly set up. So the Dream Fund grant program has two tiers, a $5,000 grant and a $10,000 grant. $5,000 grants for businesses such as transportation businesses with transportation grants, semi-truck, freight, broker, dispatch, etc. Also for e-commerce businesses and also e-commerce services. In addition to that, they have $5,000 grants for service-based businesses. For the $10,000 grant, businesses with brick and mortar qualify. So childcare services, businesses with full leases. So for use of funds, the funds can actually be used for overhead capital. Again, they want you to be able to expand out of this mini micro business territory, move past the $50,000 mark, move past the $100,000 mark, and grow your business. So they want you to expand, hire employees, and much more. And that's why grants like these are considered one of the best for micro grants and micro business grants, because they're helping you to be able to expand. In addition to that, many times these come with guidance. Remember, this particular grant you can't apply without going through their program, and that's really to help you to be able to train with new skill sets, get more exposure how to actually set your business up to expand. So these are really, really good options for you. These two options in order to be able to get your business out of this territory of mini and micro and start to expand forward. To learn more about the California Dream Fund, you can actually go directly to their website at cadreamfund.com. So these are just a few examples of micro grants and micro business grants that you can actually use for your startup, for your business that's in infancy, that really never really got off the ground. If you're looking to try to basically expand, you're struggling, and you're trying to figure out how to get access to capital for your business, whether it's a transportation business, whether it's a service-based business, whether it's an e-commerce business, and you want to basically get going, get startup money that you do not have to pay back, free grants and free money for your business, micro grants and micro business grants are very, very good options. So as I shared earlier, we actually have many of these in our resource area at my website, AskRinde.com. You can actually go to my website at AskRinde.com, click on grants, and get started today. In addition to the SBDCs and the CDFIs, we have other sources for grants that include the micro grants and also the micro business grants. So make sure you check that out on my website at AskRinde.com. Now also, specifically for startups, if your business is a startup and you're looking to try to move your business past the $50,000 mark, past the $100,000 mark, start to get grants for your business consistently, and you're a startup, make sure you reach out to us so we can show you how to get our Startup Grants Guide. Our Startup Grants Guide is a 40-page guide that shows you from point A to point Z, how to actually start the process of setting your business up properly in order to position yourself to be able to move down the line and get grants, and have a blueprint and a guide and what you should be doing on a daily basis in order to move your business forward and start to get grants for your business as well as generate sales. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can also email me. My email address is askrindenetwork@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.